Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa and I am your cruise director on the Magical Mystery Tour. Today I have got some Haus Labs. I have picked up a few products including the foundation, which I have been umming and ahhing because it's not readily available in Australia, and we're going to try that out. But before we get to that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell to be alerted to any new uploads, and if you like this video at the end, please give it a big thumbs up. Let's go test this. So I had to order this from America. It is not easily available in Australia. There is talk that she is coming to Sephora overseas, so I'm really hoping she comes to Sephora here. I didn't pick up a huge amount. I picked up her foundation, concealer and mascara and a lip product. So I'd heard really amazing things. We all know the foundation went viral, but I've heard some really amazing things about the mascara. I have prepped my face with L'Oreal Glotion primer because I always wear an illuminating primer. So first up, let's have a look at what it says here. Haus Tech powered with Bioferment 7 Complex and Intellizen 7 Complex, a clean, cutting-edge, long-wear foundation that delivers superior makeup performance without compromising your skin. Infused with 20+ skincare ingredients, buildable medium coverage, luminous second skin finish, ultra-fluid, weightless formula. Shake well, blend into clean, moisturized skin using a brush or fingertips. I wasn't sure what to use, so that's made that decision for me. So I did the quiz on her site. I just did it then and answered truthfully to see what it came up with, because that's not how I picked my shade, and they said 040 fair neutral. Now I did put my foundations that are right for my skin into foundation, and it suggested that I pick up 070 fair neutral, which is what I did, and boy am I pleased, because I've just put 2 pumps on there. I think anything lighter than that and I would have been in all sorts of trouble. Applying with a brush, yeah, see, even that I could have gone 1 or 2 shades darker, but that's the perfect match for my neck. I trust. Oh, Patrick Tart Jeepers, that is the lightest foundation that I own. Okay, this is spreading really nice. This has a patented technology. There's no other foundation on the market like this. But that's all good and well. Like, it's clean. I mean, it's got to have some form of preservative in it, isn't it? I have real issues with the label Clean Beauty. I don't have a problem with products. I'll use whatever product I like. I have issues with greenwashing. But yeah, I wouldn't have wanted to go any lighter than that. Just having a look at I'll look at the ingredients in a minute while we dry down a bit. You can see, like, look at that. That's a good match. I always think that I'm actually darker than what I am, and the truth of the matter is that I'm just not. Because I'm not as warm as what I thought. My neck doesn't seem to throw as warm as what it used to. I'm just putting these on for a second. It is silicone based. We do, of course, have the snoring dog here. I also picked up her concealer. Now, I don't think I got a lighter shade. I think I picked, when I went on it said it pairs well with, so when I picked the 070 and this said 05 peach, and I always go, it tends to be too light, but it ends up being the perfect shade. This is what happened with Natasha Denona. Oh, that feels really thick. That's a really flat, interesting doe foot. It's tight going in there. That feels really thick going on. How's it going to feel as I tap it out? Oh, that's blending nice. And yeah, it goes really well. This is not, it says it's peach. It's not really peach. It's quite neutral. Look at that. Yeah, that's nice. I'm going to put a little bit more here. Just because we're trying it out. If you've seen me do my foundation, you know I don't normally put too much on. A tap. In here to lessen my labial folds. See, that helps them disappear. And just this blends out really nice. And around here. This dog, I don't know. I've got to take her to the vet for a checkup. I need to book that in. Just, she's getting old. It's been over a year since we lost her sister. There was a year difference in age, and she's just slowing down more and more as the days go on. It's given a really nice glow, diffused. I can see my little textury bits in this area, but not too bad. I really need to start putting a pore filler in that. I'm a lazy girl. Let me just, I want to feel this concealer. It's weird. The concealer, and I'll stick my fingers in the foundation in a second. The concealer feels like the componentry is really great. Like glass feels really expensive. The concealer, when you put it on your skin, feels really, really weighty, which is weird. Like it feels like a heavy concealer. It feels heavier than any other concealer I've put on my skin. But as it starts to blend, it becomes super lightweight. Blends out beautifully. Now I've got, the foundation feels a lot lighter. Feels really smooth as well. There's no smell to it. That feels beautiful. Both of them feel beautiful. Letting them dry down a bit now. What I am going to do is I will set this down with some powder. I will go and do the rest of my face, and I'll be back to do lips and mascara. Here we are back. Bear with me while I've got my glasses on. So we have the Be Structural Volumizing and Lengthening Mascara. This is, I think, the newest product that they have out. It is the world's first vegan bee silk powered mascara that is trademarked to them. Claims to, oh God, here we go. This is getting Charlotte Tilbury Immediately after one use, 98% agree mascara provides a rich, intense black colour. 97% agree mascara is volumizing, makes them look fuller, does not clump. Says it conditions them after continuous use. So I have that, and I also have the PhD Hybrid Lip Glaze in the shade Macaron. This was a gift with purchase, I think. I don't think I would have purchased that. So let's see how we go. Standard component. It is the shape of a brush that I like. I like that it goes into a really fine point at the end. Now, I don't think I'll use it on my bottom lashes today, just because I get really nervous. Oh, actually I might do. I get really nervous about wandering mascara, panda eyes, and given that my meetings are this afternoon, I'm really hoping not to look like a hot mess by then. So, I'm hoping that this does a bit more. On the next coat, because 5 times lengthening and volumizing is not happening. It's just looking like an average mascara at this point in time. So wriggle, hold, see, now it's starting to dry down a bit. It's allowing the build up. That's getting better. Okay, going to be brave. Please don't do me wrong, Gaga. Just going in lightly. It's got potential. It's got potential. Going in with this lip glaze. Now I think this is the one that is meant to stay shiny, that stays on long. I don't know. Ooh. No scent to it. Nice little doe pot. Well, I like that shade. Oh, I really like that shade. That is the perfect, unobtrusive, nudie pink. Now I don't know if that needs to dry down a little bit. We will let that wait a minute or two. Okay, I'm just reading this while I'm seeing if it needs to dry down, because it may not well. A skincare infused glaze that hydrates lips with burn-free plumping after 2 weeks of continuous use. The restoring non-sticky 4-in-1 infuses lip oil, balm, plumper and gloss with a poly plumper peptide complex and vegan collagen for juicy plump lips. Okay, so this is not the one that no, I thought this was the one that dried down and stayed like a gloss. But let's take that off. I like that. It's similar to the shade, though not as opaque, is similar to Fenty Gloss Bomb in Fussy, or even the Blazed Donut. What do you think? I will come back later on and do a check-in and my final thoughts, but at the moment I'm really liking how it looks on my skin. I really am. I'll see you at the end of the day. Oh, I've had a little bit of fallout. I don't know. I think that's from the face product I've had on. I will see you at the end of the day with my final thought. Okay, so we are back with my final thoughts on this. It hasn't been as long a wear test as I would like, but I'm just not going to have time. It has, however, been 8 hours. So, which is still a really good wear test, but normally we look at about 10 or 11. The one place I normally get a little bit of breakdown is on my nose here, and that's just because I'm a nose toucher. I blow my nose, touch my nose. She's not budged at all. I've got a couple of little dry patches here, but I think, oh look, I broke my mirror. I think that is more, look, it's where I shoved a bit of, the areas that I put this concealer in here, I actually don't think I need it. I would probably remove that. I've got a little bit of breakdown on my nose. I am looking a little bit cakey around this T-zone area. But that's only when I look really close up. Like just looking in a normal mirror, I look fine. So what I would probably do is, instead of using a puff to set my face with powder, because I do always set my face with powder, I would probably just look at using a little bit of a brush and go lightly, which will be the next way that I wear this. Just really lightly set, probably just set under this eye area a little bit, and this area, but not up here, just literally the crease of my nose and underneath the eye. The rest with a really light dusting of translucent powder is my thoughts. Other than that, she's looking pretty good. But this is a first wear test, as I've said. I don't know if it's my favourite yet. It is good. It is good. I will need to wear it a few more times to be able to tell. It hasn't creased anywhere. I've got a bit of a mess underneath my eye here, but that was, I poked myself in the eye with skincare on my finger when I was talking about some skincare in another video. So I had to rub under my eye. But as far as the actual product, it has settled just a little bit in my fine lines. I thought that it hasn't. It has. But let's go in. I'm going in. I used my usual mattifying spray. Let's see how we look once we refresh it. Jelly's just pushed open the door and let us off in. I'm just going to fan this down now until I'm dry. As you can see, I'm very glowy again. So we're back to looking pretty glowy. Now, as I said, there is a little bit of wear and tear. The mascara has not transferred at all. Like I said, underneath here, I had a runny eye, poked myself in the eye. But on this side where I used it, hasn't transferred at all. Fantastic. Lip gloss has come off. I've used that a few times today. I am loving it. I love the shade. I love how it feels on my lips. It is a gloss. It is not a long wear gloss. But given that this has been on for 8 hours, it doesn't look like it. It still looks really fresh. So 8 hours without a touch-up with making a mess. But I think, I don't know if this would be good for anyone with really dry skin. You would have to make sure your skin prep is done. Again, first impressions could change, but this I think would be really good for combo like normal, combo, maybe even oily, because I didn't have any breakthrough happening. The glow that's come back now is from using that setting spray, but I'm really happy with it. Is it my favorite favorite foundation of all time? No, it's not. I am pleased I have purchased it. I would really like to try her blushes and some other products through her. I'm hoping she does come to Sephora. But if you have been sitting on the fence about it and you're really worried about your colour match, they do guarantee it, but it said 040, and I went through foundation and based it on all the other colours that I know are perfect for me. So I put in Fenty Beauty products, Makeup by Mario, Dior, Maybelline. I mean, I've got 104 foundations, around 104 foundations over there. I put in all the ones that work for me, that I love, love, love the perfect match of the colour, and it came up with 070 Fair Neutral. So a few shades darker than what the site recommended. So it is absolutely worth, if you've got foundations that are the right colour for you. And don't just base it on one, ideally. Try and put in a few so that then you can really build up a comparison, and it will list, foundation will list all of the different brands and what would suit you colour-wise. So I based it on that and went back and then had a look, and visually looking at it went, that's about right. Did not think that the 040 would be anywhere near right for me. I thought that it was going to be too light. It does look like it has oxidized just in the slightest, but that being said, I did think it was slightly too light. So it's a tone maybe in the oxidization of it. That looks like I've just done my makeup 8 hours. So it might end up there as an overall looks great after long wear. So that is it, my friends. Have you got this? Have you wanted to try this? Have you thought about it? Is seeing how this looks enough to make you pull the trigger if you haven't? I want to say it took about 3 weeks to arrive, from order to delivery. Was updated until it landed in Melbourne. Once it landed in Melbourne, it sat there over the weekend, and I didn't get an update until it was delivered. Essentially, I had an email to say it's coming today, but it didn't take too long, longer than some, but that's okay. Yeah, quite like it. Until next time, my loves. Don't forget, tell your mum, tell your sister, tell your friends. Come along, hang out, subscribe. I've got one more that I have already filmed, a skin tint. That's amazing. And that will be in next Friday, I think. I've got it listed for. And that's going to be a surprising product when you see it. That I have been wearing non-stop up until this, for a really lightweight, natural. Looks like I'm wearing hardly any makeup. My skin looks incredible in it. I don't think I'm going to get any more foundations. I need to go through and declutter ones that are off, that are old, that are never going to be the colour, because I have become really fair over the last couple of years. I'm going to just keep waffling on. I've got to go. Take care. Love you all. See you next time. Bye.